And welcome out to Sumpter Field, where today the Bryan Golden Bears host the Swanton Bulldogs here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Good afternoon, everybody. Chris Malanga and Derek Hug with you. And Derek, Bryan sitting at 9-5 on the season, 4-0 in the NWOAL, and with the one loss, they basically control their destiny.
Absolutely, yeah. You got two more league games left. You control your own destiny. You win out. You win the league title. You technically split it if Archbold keeps winning. But you'd at least win a share of the league title, and that's huge.
Swanton, meanwhile, comes in at 7-5 overall, 3-2 in the league, and the last time the Golden Bears played was a big one over the weekend. They defeated Otsego by a score of 15-0, which was a big win. It's the Oberlin Turnbull countdown to first pitch. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. I had a chance to chat with Bryan head coach Corey Walker, and you heard that after this time out on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. So if you want to talk to your kids, you got to get it trending. I was just trying to get your attention.
Could have just asked me.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Welcome back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malanga alongside Coach Corey Walker of the Bryan baseball team. And Coach, sitting at 9-5 overall, 4-1 in the conference. You got to feel pretty happy where things are at this point in time, at least as it goes with the league.
Yeah, obviously a couple weekends ago we did not have a very good weekend, to put it mildly. And we kind of challenged the guys and said, you're at a crossroads of your season where things can kind of spiral out of control, or we can kind of come together and regroup. And I think last week kind of spoke to the maturity of our team a little bit, where we put together 3 really solid games of baseball to gain a little momentum here towards the back end of our season.
Absolutely. And, we've talked about it this year. Carter Dominic, when he's on the mound, he's going to give you a lot of good innings. And that's been the case for the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, Carter's had a phenomenal season. We're really proud of what he's done both on the mound and at the plate. His leadership as just a teammate has been great as well. But again, when he's on the mound right now, we play with a lot of confidence. We know he's going to go out and pound the strike zone. Defensively, we expect the ball to come to us. We make a lot of plays behind him. And our offense just seems to play with a little more confidence with him out there and him throwing strikes and kind of carrying us a little bit.
You've also had some good outings from Cade Carlin and Noah Heward in relief, and it's good to have some other guys that can help you there.
Right. I mean, this high school baseball. You can't win with one pitcher. Cade's a younger guy who's got good stuff and a good arm, and he's starting to figure things out from the pitching perspective. We've got some good innings from Noah. We got a great outing from Jace last weekend, and some other guys who haven't thrown a ton of innings, but we're comfortable with putting out there. But just having 3 or 4 guys that we can trust gives us a little more confidence to throw strikes, make plays, and find ways to scratch a couple runs across.
Absolutely. Now, you guys are sitting with 1 loss in the league, kind of controlling your own destiny right here. Basically, went out and you'd be fine. But that 1 loss came to Evergreen. And when you look at having to go tonight against Swanton, and then you have Wasion left, when you look at how the rest of the season shakes out, obviously you want to control things with Swanton tonight. But how do you get going there the rest of the season and continue to win?
I mean, it sounds cliche, but we really are. We're focused on tonight and taking care of business tonight, because if we don't take care of business tonight against a pretty quality team, I mean, anybody in our league going to go up against them, if you don't show up, you're going to get beat. So we're really focused on worrying about tonight, trying to find a way to get a win tonight. We turn the page to tomorrow, we'll worry about tomorrow. When we get to Thursday, we'll worry about Thursday when we get to there, too.
Right, and when you look at the Swanton Bulldogs team last year, you beat them 2-0. What do they bring to the table when you're scouting them?
I mean, they're always really well coached. They do a great job over there. They're going to play the game the right way. They're going to play really hard. They're going to be very fundamentally sound. They're going to make you work to score your runs. That's what they did against us last year. We expect more of that the same this year. We're going to have to play really good defense. We're going to have to grind out some at-bats, find ways to get guys in scoring position. And then we're going to have some guys step up and get some big hits throughout the game.
When you look at their pitcher, Adam Lemon, he's got a 5-1 record, 42 strikeouts, 1.72 ERA. What do you see from him? Is he a power thrower? Is he like to work the edges? What kind of pitcher is he?
To be honest, we don't know a ton. We kind of just have to adjust as we go. We just have to know what our approach is based on what we get out of him. We got to make sure we're trying to hit the fastball when he throws it, and we got to make sure we can adjust when he throws it off speed. We got to make sure we're using gap-to-gap approach and just kind of control what our approach is to whatever the pitcher is that is out there.
Control what you can control and let the rest happen.
Correct.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight as you face Swanton, and hopefully get another league win and continue in that driver's seat.
All right. We appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
All right, Coach Corey Walker of the Bryan Golden Bear is going to take this time out. Come back with more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
The Fountain City Amphitheater provides opportunities for families and friends to have fun at many different events. After winning Season 21 of The Voice on Team Kelly, Girl Named Tom recently performed a free concert on the AMP's incredible outdoor stage, thanks to numerous corporate and family sponsors.
With a 5-tier sponsorship opportunity, you can help support this project and all that is to come. Sponsorships promote brand exposure and include unique bonuses with each tier.
To learn more about how you can help provide quality programming at the AMP, visit cityofbryan.com/FC Amphitheater.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Chris Malanga, Derek Hug here with you. Want to thank our sponsors bringing you the game. They include Andrew Zuniel Lowe, Bryan Parks and Rec, Fackler Monument, Newcomer Schaefer, Spangler and Breininger, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Veteran Services of Williams County, Northwest State Community College, Starks Plumbing and Heating. The last time these two teams met was back on May 4th of 2023. Bryan defeated Swanton by a score of 2-0. Let's take a look at the NWOAL standings real quick. Again, we said Bryan at the top of the NWOAL, but then right behind them is Archbold sitting at 3-1 in the conference. Patrick Henry's right behind at 4-3. Swanton 4-2. Evergreen 4-2. Wauseon 1-4. Liberty 1-4, and Delta is 0-5. And that's basically how the NWOL conference sets up. So Bears kind of in the driver's seat.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bears are in the driver's seat. This is a big game for both teams. You know, Swanton sitting at 4-2. If they want any chance at an outside shot at sharing the league title, this is a big game for them. Obviously, a big game for the Bears to maintain their lead in the league standings and also continue to build momentum here heading into tournament. It's kind of been I'm gonna call it a choppy season momentum-wise. You've had a lot of rainouts and makeup dates and things like that. And it's been hard to kind of find a groove. Just with not playing as often as they'd like, so obviously they got 14, 15 games in, but still it's kind of just been a kind of herky-jerky type season in terms of the schedule, so good to build some momentum here heading into tournament time.
All right, we're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll get our keys to the game and start this one after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. So if you want to talk to your kids, you got to get it trending. I was just trying to get your attention.
Could I just ask me?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today. At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, wrapping up the Oberlin Turnbull countdown to first pitch. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. Let's real quick take a look at our keys to the game, sponsored by Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers. The Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers has been your hometown real estate company for over 45 years. They've consistently remained number one in Williams County and the surrounding area since 2007. Call us for all your real estate needs. First, the keys to the game for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, so kind of keys to every baseball game, right? It's very similar theme, and you'll see common themes between both these teams tonight. Throw strikes and attack the strike zone, and you're going to get that with Carter Dominic. Kid's allowed one earned run all year. He's not going to overpower you, but he's going to come in with a devastating, changeup, mix 3 pitches very well. So that's going to be huge for the Bears. You got to make the routine plays, make the routine plays, play clean, fundamental baseball behind him. In the field, and then be tough outs and grind out at bats. They also Swanton's also throwing out a pitcher. It's got a 1.72 ERA today in Adam Lemon. So you have to be tough. You have to work his pitch count and get his pitch count up there, and hopefully run him out of the game.
Let's see the keys of the game for Swanton. Pretty easy for Swanton Bulldogs. They basically the same thing as you said every game.
Every game. Let's see here. So they got throw strikes. Okay, fill up the zone, throw strikes, play great defense behind your pitcher, and then get timely hitting. Again, very similar to the Golden Bears, and all those keys are recipes for success in any game of baseball.
All right, there you go. Keys of the game brought to you by Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers. All right, let's take a look at the batting order. Today's lineup being brought to you by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrication. Call Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications for all your mechanical piping needs at 419-519-3111. And the lineup looks like this for Swanton. Leading off and playing the catcher is Drake Harris. Batting second and playing second base, Isaiah Bolliard. Batting third and playing third base is Carson Lemons. Adam Lemon is your pitcher, batting cleanup. Trent Eitner is your shortstop, batting fifth. Dennis Robinson is playing left field and batting sixth. Brady O'Shea right field and batting seventh. Brendan Mersing is batting eighth and playing center field. And Zach Smith is your DH, and he bats at the end of the order. Brian, looks like this defensively. We'll pop this up quickly as we're getting ready for this one. In the field, Carter Dominic is your pitcher. Cam Bukowski is your catcher. Carter Luce at first. Lazarus Lane at second. Noah Heward at third. Jace Kepler. Noah at short. Jace at third. Collier and Cade Carlin and Mason Welling in the outfield. And the umpire says play ball, so here we go. And the first one for Drake Harris is fouled. Strike one. Down low, strike. Quick 2-strike count. The 0-2. Ooh, good miss there for Carter. That's going to be a ball.
I'll say that was a great 2-strike pitch there from Carter Dominic. Just missed outside.
In the dirt. That makes it 2-2. Drake Harris batting .395 on the season. Called strike three. He disagrees, but he's heading back to the
Yes, he is.
Dugout.
Just perfectly painted on the inside corner there by Carter Dominic. Got him looking, and a little bit of a late call from the umpire, but a strike three nonetheless.
Isaiah Bolliard will be your next batter. He's your second baseman. Let's see what Bolliard does here. Called strike. Tell you what, when Carter's dealing.
Yeah, and I think tonight's going to be one of those nights, judging based off the first 5 pitches here, just mixing pitches in any count, and that's going to be huge for him.
Swing and miss. Quick 0-2 down for Bolliard.
Been 0-2 the first 2 hitters.
Yep. Outside, ball one. Game officials being brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center. Tri-State Vision Center has been serving the area since 1977. Contact us at our Bryan and Montpelier offices for all your eye care needs. Officials tonight, Steve Elwood and Tim Kleck. Outside, 2-2. One down, no score here. Top of the first inning. That is swung on, bouncing foul. We'll do it again at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's a light rain coming down right now. I'd say misty at this point.
Misty.
Misty, a little breezy. I expect a low-scoring affair tonight. Just it is going to have to be really, really good defense. We'll see how, as the game wears on, if this rain steadily starts to pick up, how that affects the pitchers and defensively fielding, just simple ground balls when the ball's wet like that.
2-2. Called strike 3. Again, a delayed call.
Very delayed call, but right on the inner half, just two good pitches there. Both first hitters, very similar. Up 0-2, get it to 2-2, and paying a fastball right across the inner half for strike 3 for both of them. Backwards case to start this game.
Here's Carson Lemons, the third baseman. 2 Welling Construction strikeouts, and that one is a bounce into the dirt, hit Bukowski. He gets up to get it. Welling Construction is a third-generation family-owned general contractor. We specialize and pride ourselves in building quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Your vision, our expertise. Contact us at 419-636-3712. First time Carter has not gone 0-2 at a count. The 1-0, that is swung on. That is going out to center field, to right field, and making the grab is Mason Welling. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score here on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Back out here at Sumpter Field, Chris Malanga and Derek Hug. We had no runs, no hits, no errors. And let's take a look at the Golden Bears batting order tonight here as they face Swanton. Again, the lineup's being sponsored by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrication. It's going to be Noah Heward leading off and playing shortstop. Jace Kepler will bat second and play third. Carter Dominic, your pitcher, will bat third. Cade Carlin, your center fielder, bats cleanup. Lazarus Lane bats fifth and plays second base. Cole Uran, the left fielder, will bat sixth. Carter Luce, the first baseman, will bat seventh. Cam Bukowski, the catcher, will bat eighth. And Elijah Fryer, designated hitter, will bat ninth. And the field looks like this for Swanton. Their pitcher is Adam Lemon. Drake Harris is your catcher. Brendan Upham is your first baseman. Isaiah Bolliard is your second baseman. Trent Eitner is your shortstop. Carson Lemons is your third baseman. Dennis Robinson, Brendan Mersing, and Brady O'Shea go across the outfield for the Bulldogs. Adam Lemon is your pitcher tonight. He has pitched 35 innings. He's got a 5-1 record, 42 strikeouts, and a 1.72 ERA, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I expect a pitcher's duel tonight, especially with the conditions. Rain's not coming down too hard yet, but look, based on the forecast, it could get worse before it gets better tonight. So that was a good, quick first top half of the first inning for the Bears. That's going to be the key to tonight's game is work quickly, throw strikes, fill up the zone, scratch across a couple runs. That might be all you need tonight. Similar to last year's game, 2-0. Might very well be that again tonight.
Let's take a real quick look at our weather conditions being sponsored by Bryan Ford Lincoln, where good values mean a great deal. Currently 70 degrees, feels like 69. A little windy, west-southwest at 8 miles an hour. The rain coming down slightly. So here we go with Noah Heward. And Heward has a .310 batting average, a .388 on-base percentage. He's had 13 hits, 8 RBIs, 13 runs scored, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts. The 0-1 and they're called strike 2.
Really liking that inner half today. If I could spit it out, you could tell it's a Monday.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to talk here. And it's like, get the words out, Derek.
Absolutely. Next one. That's outside. Makes it 1-2. One, 2 to Hewers. Pop back, foul. Do it again. 1-2.
And that's something you pick up early on in a game, right? Is okay, umpire likes it out, a little bit in, high, low, whatever. And you start to adjust to that. You pick it up early. You adjust to it as a hitter. So you figure out that zone early so you can, again, make adjustments and know which pitches to swing at and which not to.
That is swung on. That'll drop for a base hit into right field. Hewers aboard with a single. So leadoff single for the Bears. And that's a good situation right there.
I'll say that's just a great piece of hitting. You know, two-strike hitting, keys to the game, right? Two-strike hitting, timely hitting. That's just a great piece of hitting by a leadoff senior hitter.
This will bring up Jace Kepler. Kepler, a 485 batting average, a 622 on-base percentage, 16 hits, 11 RBIs, 12 runs scored, 9 walks, 2 strikeouts on the season.
You see a third baseman playing in here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Jace bunt here. He may swing away, but I wouldn't be surprised with slicker field conditions, drop down a bunt, and put pressure on the defense.
Lemon steps off, looks the runner back, throws over. Lured back safely.
Especially when no runs are at a premium. Getting that guy to second base in scoring position is absolutely huge.
That is swung on and missed. 0-1. Tour gets the sign from Coach Walker on third base. Let's see if he goes. He goes. Swung on and missed. Throw down. And they got him. So tough run in there. Heward looked like he got in there, but
yeah, he got a decent jump there too. He started a little bit and then kept going. Had it timed pretty well, but field conditions again a little slick. You know, you're not moving quite as quick out there, and a good pitch to throw on too from the catcher up a little bit, able to make a nice throw and get him out at second base there.
So one down now, bottom of the first inning. No score. And did that hit him? It did. I wasn't sure if it hit him or hit the bat.
I'll say I couldn't tell it. That sounded an awful lot like the knob of the bat, but I don't know if it was the elbow guard. Tough to tell from up here.
They're going to have a discussion here.
Say we're a little bit shielded, so can't tell. I mean, it hit something hard. Definitely wasn't, forearm, anything soft, but it's either that pad or the knob of the bat.
Steve Elwood will come in and make the adjustment, and Jace Kepler heads down to first base. This will bring up Carter Dominic, the pitcher. Carter, a 475 batting average, 577 on base, 19 hits, 14 RBIs, 7 runs, 11 walks, 7 strikeouts.
I say you can tell it's getting a little tacky out there already on the mound there. I got the pick out there to get the dirt out of the cleats.
I got to believe that both teams would want this to be played today just because the end of the season, I mean, it's getting close.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you don't get it in.
Yep. And then you're trying to shove a lot of games, and that affects your pitching and scheduling and everything else. So, yeah, this is a big one to get in today for both teams, like you said.
Ball 1 to Dominic. Called strike. 1 down, no score here, bottom of the first inning. outside.
Oh, did he call that a strike?
Did he call that a strike?
He did.
Wow.
Again, just late with the strike calls tonight.
I guess that's 1-2 now, the count, not 2-1. Outside. Everybody's waiting because
it was about the same pitch as last time.
2-2.
He was a little late with the strike calls and not liking that outer half tonight. It's we got to be on the dish or it is not a strike.
Back to Kepler, and he is back safely.
It's also tough for us up here to see in out.
Yeah, it is. Both fields now at the third base side. Kepler goes, and he's going to be in standing up.
I'll say, heck of a jump there by Kepler. Yeah, he had him timed up. He could have went in standing. He decided to slide, didn't need to, but that was a heck of a jump there by Jace Kepler.
And Carter Dominic struck out. Did he swing at that? I don't know.
I don't think that he did.
That brings up Cade Carlin, the center fielder.
I'll be honest, I was watching Kepler there.
Cade batting .234 with a .308 on base percentage. 11 hits, 6 RBIs, 11 runs scored, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, big spot here early in this game for Cade Carlin. See if he can, poke a ball into right field somewhere in the outfield and get this run in for the Bears.
Continues to rain. The wind picking up just a little bit. It's blowing out, kind of swirling.
So, and that's the thing too, with the wind swirling a little bit, ball's not going to travel very far. Just a nice poke into right center field here would be perfect.
And there is a big gap in right field. Carlin will foul this back, making it 1-1. That is fouled the other way. Cade close, but just not hitting him.
Yep, just missing just a little bit. He's got to see it a little bit deeper and shoot it to the right side here. Time to close the gate.
Is that what that is? One and two, the count on Carlin. Oh. He went to turn to throw to back to second.
Just about stuck.
He did just about stick. I feel like the pace of this game is glacial. 1-2. High, even at 2-2. Carter Dominic threw 13 pitches in the top half of the inning. Lemon's at 17, so it's not that slow. Carlin swings and missed. So he strikes out. So the Golden Bears, no runs on one hit, no errors. They leave one aboard, and we head to the top of the second inning. No score here from Bryan on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration, and everyone who played a role in this project. We just want to say
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington School property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, we head to the top of the second inning. No score.
Rain's starting to come down a little bit harder
It
now,
is.
here, partner.
It is, and we see people with the umbrellas and the tent thing.
I'll say those tent things. I feel like they stay warm in there.
They absolutely do. Did it disappear from your list right there? It did. Okay.
It's not on my list. I'm like, can I clear that off of there?
That's okay. So we're going to see if this one is going to continue. It has picked up pretty hard. When it rained like this, when I was setting things up, they tarped the pitcher's mound and home plate.
Yep.
So
try to keep things dry, obviously, before the game, and keep it in good condition, because those are the first two areas of the field to go, is the pitcher's mound, especially right behind home plate and the front of home plate have always been kind of the soft spots. And also behind second gets a little soft here at Sumpter Field. So just trying to keep those areas protected. Field's been in great shape. Just we've obviously gotten a lot of rain, so can't necessarily hold too much more. So hopefully the field conditions hold up for this one.
Be interesting to see if the umpire speeds things along. You know, these meetings out there and things like that. I don't know if they'd
as much as you can, you try
right.
to, because especially for the Bears here, you get to the 4.5 inning mark. You know, you get to that fifth inning and you're up and you complete 4.5. Game's over.
Yeah.
So you want to work quick, and that's why, especially here in this first inning, would have been huge to scratch across a run.
Yep.
Keep moving, keep the pace of play going, and hopefully get this one in before the field conditions deteriorate too much where it is unplayable.
Swanton went 1-2-3 in the top of the first. It's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Lemon, Eitner, and Robinson. First pitch to Adam Lemon is a strike. He's a .315 batting average on the season. Next one to him, ball. It is so hard to decide what he's doing here. The 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1. Boy, I tell you what, this is getting nasty out there.
It is, and I'll say you can tell here through the first three pitches. And you see Carter at the back of the mound right now. Footing's not the greatest out there, especially on the pitcher's mound.
That is down low as well, so 3-1.
And that really starts to affect your location and your control, right? Because now your plant foot's not great. You're kind of slipping all over the place. It's not consistent. If you're not landing consistently in the same spot, you're going to be all over the zone. That's why, pitching and everything you do in baseball is very habitual. It's very skilled, right? So any little thing, is going to make a huge difference, and you're seeing that right now here, especially after the first inning. Carter was all around the zone. Now you're sitting in a 3-1 count here early in the second inning.
Oh, he was going to call it a strike and then didn't.
I think he thought about it,
He
right?
did think about it. Absolutely thought about it.
And now they're at least bringing the teams in for now. I think they saw enough of how Carter was landing and the conditions behind home plate. You can see it. You can see those couple areas where the catcher and umpire and everyone are standing. It's getting real tacky out there.
And are we going to sit a little bit, or are we going to just call it?
I think in an effort to try to get the game in, I think they'll sit for a little bit, but the radar is definitely not looking promising, that's for sure.
All right, so we're here at the top of the top of the second inning, no score. And they're pulling the tarps out right now. Umpires are going to go check radar. That's what we just heard. So here we are. We're going to end our stream right now, and we'll start it again if indeed it does pick back up. But when you look at the radar, and and we don't have the internet access to show you the radar like I would like, it's not pretty.
Nah, it is not looking good. We are surrounded by rain all over, and let's just say it's just going to continue just about the rest of the night. So not looking promising for the Bears to finish this one.
All right, so it is 0-0, top of the second inning, nobody out, and that's going to do it for our stream right now. We'll pick back up if things happen. So we'll keep you posted, and we'll post on bryansports.com to let you know what's going on. Back after this, or actually we're going to take this break, and we'll come back if we play. So
sounds good.
It is the Golden Bear Sports Network. Have a good night, everybody.